Students, for a long straight conductor, if I consider a long straight conductor, it means it has infinite length. So this is a long straight conductor. And for this long straight conductor, if a point lies at this midpoint and this distance is r, I mean the point lies at the mid position, then magnetic field B is equal to how much? Mu naught I by 2 pi r. This is an infinite long straight conductor. Suppose one says, sir, a conductor carries current from Bhubaneswar to Bombay, I mean Mumbai, or in New Delhi to your Chennai. In this case, we say this is infinite long straight conductor. So magnetic field at a distance r is mu naught I by 2 pi r. I is the current it carries. And if this point is now at either end, either this end or that end, if you want to find out magnetic field either end of the conductor, then in that case your magnetic field will be mu naught I by 4 pi r. So if you consider either end for infinite long straight conductor, you have the formula mu naught I by 4 pi r. This is the magnitude, and the direction already I have told you. If the point lies in this side, then clockwise rotation means inward magnetic field. If the point in that side, then this is outward magnetic field, since current it carries in this direction. So this is for straight infinite conductor. But if you take a finite conductor, suppose I consider this is a finite conductor, has length here, and here is a point, it carries current I like this, and this is distance is r. If this is at the midpoint, then you join like this. So what you will get? Okay, students, this is your R. This is finite conductor, has length L, carries current I. Suppose this is the midpoint, and in that case you will have the formula B is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi r sine. This is your that is what I take, that is 45 plus sine 45, that is what mu naught I by 4 pi r into 2 by root 2, or what you say, mu naught I by 4 pi r into root 2. But this point should the midpoint, mu naught I by 4 pi r into root 2. If this is not a midpoint, so in general formula you remember, mu naught I by 4 pi r sine phi 1 plus sine phi 2. This is the general formula. Means, suppose this is a finite conductor. Here is a point. Join this. Suppose this is your phi 1. This is your phi 2. It current carries I. This length is L. So in this case, B is equal to B means at this point, what is magnetic field? This B is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi r sin phi 1 plus sin phi 2. Direction already I have told you. So a long straight conductor, either it is infinite conductor or it is finite conductor, you can find out magnetic field. Now some problem based on this. Suppose an infinite conductor carries current I from east to west, direction, and you are told to find out magnetic field at a distance r below it. Current it carries from east to west and magnetic field is just below it. So what is the direction and magnitude of magnetic field? So you know the formula. What is the formula for infinite state conductor? Your formula is this one. But how to know the direction? Since it is from east to west, you just rotate. That is current or the current element is towards west. So west to the point, if you rotate, then you can find out the direction. So what is the direction? The direction can be find out through your right hand rule. So what is the direction? The direction will be towards south. You check it. The direction will be towards what? South. So in this way you can find out the direction. Okay. Another problem. Suppose this is an infinite long straight conductor like this. It carries current I. So this is a circle. The current is in this direction, the radius is r. So what is the magnetic field at point O? So for straight conductor, the formula is mu naught I by 2 pi r. Why? Because this distance is also r. And what is the direction? Since current is in this direction, point is here. So the rotation is clockwise. Clockwise means inward magnetic field. Like that. So this will be inward. And for this circular conductor, your B2 will be mu naught I by 2r. This is also inward. Why? Because the current is clockwise. So at this point O, you get B1, B2. Since both are in the same direction, you just R80, you will get the result. So B will be B1 plus B2. Okay. Other type of problem. Suppose here is a straight infinite conductor, here is another straight infinite conductor, this carries I, this carries I, here is the point which is at the midpoint of these two. So what is the magnetic field at point O due to both current carrying conductors? So for this conductor, your B1 will be mu naught I by 2 pi r. Suppose this distance is r and also this distance is r. since the rotation from this clockwise inward magnetic field. For this conductor, magnetic field at this point B2 is equal to mu naught I by 2 pi r. This is outward because the rotation is like this, anti-clockwise. Here is the point. Here is the current element. So dl cross r. dl cross r means anti-clockwise. So magnitude of B1 and B2 are same, but direction are opposite, so they cancel each other. So magnetic field at point O, that is B is equal to B1 minus B2, that will be 0. So this is one type of problem. If you see combination of straight and circle, suppose this is a straight conductor, infinite straight conductor like this. Ax infinite conductor, yz infinite conductor, xy is a semicircle. So what is the magnetic field at this point? O. For this infinite conductor, this is the end point. For end point you have suppose this is R, this is R, and this is R. Since this is a semicircle, so this will be R. Since the radius is R, so this will be R, this will be R. So B1 is equal to this. But what is the direction? How to find out? You see, point is here. So rotation is anti-clockwise, means outward. Now come to this semicircle. This is mu naught I by semicircle means how much? You know, that is 4 pi r into pi. For semicircle, angle theta is pi. And since this is anti-clockwise, again this is like that. For this straight conductor B3, the point is here, means the rotation is again anti-clockwise, outward. So you take for this 3 conductor, one is semicircle, another is long straight conductor, another is long straight conductor. So B1, B2, B3 you get. Since all are having same direction outward, you just add. So net magnetic field at point O is equal to B1 plus B2 plus B3, and the direction will be outward direction. This is also one type of problem or numericals. If you take that type of problem, these are also infinite conductors. So how to find out magnetic field at this point O? For this conductor and for this conductor, magnetic field is 0 because this is at the axis, or the point lies on the axis of this conductor. So for this and for that, magnetic field is 0. Only magnetic field exists for this conductor and that conductor. And since this is end point, so for this conductor, B1 is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi r. The point is here, so rotation is in this direction because current is in this direction. So this is anti-clockwise, magnetic field is outward. and for this conductor the magnetic field B2 is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi r. Also this is the rotation is anti-clockwise, this is outward. So net magnetic field at this point will be B is equal to B1 plus B2 with this outward direction. So in this way we can solve this type of numericals. How to solve other type of numericals? Suppose here is a circle. This is the center O. Suppose in this type of question if there, this angle is theta. So the current like this. If the current is in this direction, I mean you take like this, the straight conductor current is 0, so it has no meaning. Of course you take this is the case. This is the radius. These are the radius, okay. I mean this is the radius, but this is not a circle shape. This is straightward. X, Y is straight, but this Y, Z, X is a chord. And this angle is 2 pi minus theta. So how to find out magnetic field at point O? So for this x, z, y, you have b, x, y, z, your formula mu naught I by 4 pi r, that is 2 pi minus theta. And since this is anti-clockwise, the direction is outward. But for this conductor BXY, this is a straight, finite straight conductor. How to find out? You just join this. First you find out this one. Then this angle, that angle. And for this conductor you find out magnetic field. Then the direction is also, this is anti-clockwise, so magnetic field will be vector sum of this and that you will get the result. Okay.